Hello again, and welcome back. If you've seen me before, I'm reading the preface today from my book. So I'll just find the spot and with my nice custom-made bookmark, which, by the way, you can order your own copy by going to this link. Little plug. So preface. This book originally took form on my blog, thatancientfaith.uk, as a daily post throughout the period of Lent in 2017, hence the 40 days. It aims to give you a glimpse into the minds of that great cloud of witnesses that have come before us to defend and uphold the faith. While this book can be used as a Lenten reading plan, it still works well for any type of study or devotional time over a period, as these daily readings will really highlight the different mindsets and issues which were around during the various points in the history of the early church, and aren't dependent on it being Lent to be relevant. The various heresies and false teachers that plagued the early church and Christians are what many of these texts are defences against, as the authors aim to establish sound doctrine, much of which we now take for granted. The following plan follows a collection of early texts from the first 4 centuries, which comprises of a selection of extracts from the various early church fathers' writings. For each day/chapter, I give a short overview and any thoughts of the original text. This way, even if you don't read the corresponding text, you can still get a good idea of what each letter or tome is about. As an additional bit of information, at the beginning of each chapter I also include a preface, which gives a short who, what, why and when, so you can read a quick summary about the historical context, purpose for it being written, and the approximate date of each ancient text as well. At the end of each chapter there is a notes section, which you can jot down any thoughts you had during the reading, or in this case listening, you can write down at home. And at the end of the book there's some useful appendices containing historical data and maps, which will bring a more visual context to the New Testament and early Christian texts. Each daily reading should only take about 15 minutes of your time if you read the whole text as well alongside this. And by day 40 you will have read 10 different church fathers' writings and about 23 texts in all, from the Didache, Diognetus, Polycarp, Ignatius, Justin Martyr, Cyprian, Athanasius, Cyril of Jerusalem, Ambrose of Milan, and Leo the Great. You can read the original text online or in the companion book, which includes the full text for each day/chapter, which you can also buy online by going to this link. I hope you'll enjoy this brief journey through the first 400 years of church history, from some of the most prominent early church leaders, bishops, martyrs, and feel as challenged as I did, and enlightened by the faith as it really got to be after I first read these early witnesses. And just as a quick thing, so you can see, here's the companion book. It's quite hefty compared to the other one. This includes all of the translations of the texts. It's still split up into the 40 days, so you can follow alongside, but there's no commentary, it's just literally all the texts. So, some fun reading for you. Go out and buy it.